What's going on, guys? It's Kyle. Welcome to the Stock Goat YouTube channel. In today's video, we're going to be covering the SoFi stock heading into earnings. A brand new article just came out, more institutional buyers. And for today's video, I waited a little bit to start filming so I can go over some of the earnings just to get a better feel of how these earnings are playing out this week. So we will also discuss that. And I'm going to get right into my projections for earnings. If we do end up missing earnings, I do believe we will have a slight pullback, potentially a max negative 10%. But I believe the catalyst will outweigh an EPS or a revenue miss, and we will gradually move up in the next week or two. But on my bullish prediction on a double beat for earnings, I believe this stock could potentially rally for the next 3 months plus, week in and week out, because there will be no negative catalyst stopping this stock with a bank charter on the horizon. And nobody knows, once again, when that announcement is going to be made. But guys, if we do get the double beat, the guidance raise will come in with the bank charter, and we could run for literally the next 3 months. What I need you to do for me is smash the like button. Let's try and get this video past 1,500 likes for the YouTube algorithm so more and more people can see this video covering the SoFi stock. Be sure to drop a comment. Are you buying SoFi stock? What is your price target heading into earnings? And be sure to subscribe to the channel if you are not already subscribed. Let's try and get this channel past 10,000 subscribers by the end of the year. Let's get into the video. All right, guys, we can see the SoFi stock is just bouncing up and down all day. We actually finished 0.75% green, teeny bit up in the after hours. So we are just bouncing in between $22 and $23, guys. Most likely we could just continue to bounce Tuesday and Wednesday until the earnings come out, around 4 o'clock. So I believe, you should be loading up on this company if you believe the bank charter is going to be happening very soon, because you want to be inside of the stock before the bank charter happens. I have over 150,000 position across all of my accounts. I have 5,000 worth in options. They are doing well as well. And I'm going to be holding these options, most likely until the bank charter gets approved. So we're looking solid on the 1-day chart, that is for sure. We're less than 2 days away from earnings. And you guys know I like to keep you updated on the institutional ownership. We have an update coming in for the 8th today. This is a buy coming in a couple of weeks ago. 771,000 buy order for Russell Investments. We do not have a average price, but that is close to a $15-20 million buy order. Brand new article just came out on the NASDAQ. Is a beat ahead for SoFi Technologies and SoFi Q3 earnings. Guys, this was literally published right at the afternoon today. So this is a brand new article. The Zacks consensus estimate for revenues is pegged at 263 million, indicating 13.9% growth sequentially. And guys, I am pretty sure SoFi put out revenue guidance of $245 to $255 million. So with Zacks consensus being a little bit on the higher side, that is great news for the revenue part. And we can see Zacks Investment Research, they've been around for close to 50 plus years. So these guys have been doing, earnings reports for a while, and they are expecting a beat on revenue. We'll continue reading the article. The top line is likely to have benefited from strength across all three of SoFi's business segments: lending, financial services, and the technology platform, guys. So this is, the stock market, crypto trading. The technology platform is Galileo, and lending is the core business. So we are looking very solid for strength in all of our different business segments. The Zacks consensus estimate for loss per share is projected at 11-cent loss, indicating sequential growth of 77.1%. What our model says: our proven model predicts an earnings beat for SoFi Technology this time around. Remember that last earnings report, 140 to 150 million in expenses, warrant expenses. All of that, one-time charges are going to be removed. SoFi Technologies has an earnings EPS of plus 64% and a Zacks rank of 3. That is a hold. So most likely they could upgrade this from a hold to a buy after the earnings are confirmed. So this is great news. This just dropped on the NASDAQ. Zacks is expecting a earnings beat. I also am expecting a beat on earnings. So I want to look at Roblox real quick just to give you an understanding of what could happen with an earnings miss if catalysts outweigh the earnings miss for the previous quarter, because good catalyst is the guidance, and Roblox reported a earnings miss on revenue, and they are up 31% on a revenue miss. If we take a look at Seeking Alpha, Roblox sourced 30% as bookings beat earnings, views, and daily users jumped 31%. So guys, even if SoFi potentially misses on an EPS, our catalyst, our overall outlook and guidance is going to be absolutely insane. So I believe the maximum this stock could pull back is negative 10%, and it could, vanish very, very quickly if we get bank charter news or guidance increase, for 2022. So I just see nonstop upside for SoFi, and I believe a lot of people are in fears right now of that first earnings miss because of those expenses. And I believe, the institutional investors could take over this stock real quick if you, as a retail investor, do not act accordingly on these earnings. And we can see on the NASDAQ once again on SoFi Institutional Holdings, this is up to 40%. Don't be surprised when, this institutional ownership jumps to 50 to 60% after a solid earnings and the bank charter gets approved. I'm telling you, the big money, the whales are going to be taking over this stock, and whatever types of, movements they want is what is going to happen with the SoFi stock. Retail investors will have no control over this company inside of 2022. And I'm going to continue to stick to my price targets. I believe we are going to hit $30 or higher inside of 2021 if we get the bank charter approval. And I believe once that bank charter goes through, we are never going to see the $20 range again. And my price target for 2022, those for looking for a longer, price target, is $55 or higher inside of 2022. This would put us at a price to sales multiple under 30x. When I'm seeing companies like, Snowflake, Cloudflare, Lucid, trading, over 100x multiples, I feel very comfortable, saying SoFi could triple from here, because their revenue and revenue growth is stellar right now. And that's exactly what Morgan Stanley did. They quoted SoFi the fastest growing, fintech in consumer finance right now. They will be the fastest growing, bank for the next 10 years once they get approved for a bank charter. Fully digital, online. It does not get better than this at these valuations right now. If you made it to the end of the video, I want to say I really do appreciate it. I enjoyed doing this video for you. It is a great time to be investing in the stock market, looking for high growth. But remember, on this channel, we want to find high growth, but we want to get high growth at amazing valuations, not companies that have already ran, for the past 3 to 5 years. We want to get in on the new growth with very strong management. And SoFi fits all of those categories to a T. We are about to get approved for a national bank charter, and I suggest anyone, not professional advice, to be inside of that stock before that type of news happens. Remember to do your research, but we've been covering this one for 4 months plus, and we have rallied 60% higher since that last earnings report. And I'm telling you, institutional investors knew that was a good earnings report, and this one is going to be even better. I'm ready to see the Galileo growth. I'm ready to see the user growth. I'm ready to see the forward guidance with a bank charter. Once again, my name's Kyle. Hope you have a great day.